Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, let's go around the world. Here we go. Aries to Pisces. What's going on? One more shuffle for the week or whenever you see this. Okay, Knight of Wands. We've got Year of the Dragon, right? Okay, so for sure, without question, no going back. We're not going back to what has already ended. We're not going back to the job, to the person, to the group, to people that don't raise us up. We are looking within. I love this. You're gaining new insight about your own growth. Your evolution is more important than going back to the same old over and over again. And patterns repeating, we're done. This is a year of learning. They're saying the year because the wheel's here, right? So for the next, right, 10 to 12, 10 months or what have you, you are really going into your own inner workings. You're going to be asking more questions about how what you're made of, right? How your patterns have formed time and time again, and how that makes what you feel on the inside out. How does it make you feel? The 4 is the 4th house of Cancer, right? I see that as you're working on yourself for sure. This is the year to work on yourself. To know thyself, right? I mean, that's what we're here to do. And to light the way for others, guiding them. No more instantaneous decisions. No more, outbursts. We're going to think before we speak and or do anything, more importantly. Look at that, the Tower. And this is why. Because something that happened to you, you're like, I'm not going back to do this again. I refuse. Some of you kicked someone out or got kicked to the curb. I also feel that this truly, you can see the eye up here is, right, is also the eye of what we see on the external, what your life has been on the external, like all the shakeups, all the triggers, all the outbursts, making quick decisions, maybe realizing that over time patterns have been forming, and now it's time to say, wait a second, I need to change it up, and I need to look at myself. And what makes me do the things that I do? For what reasons? You're going really deep within your own, questioning your own decisions over the course of time. I heard lightning does strike twice. Okay, I'm going to get one more on the Hermit. See, you're not ready to start anything new right now, okay? Especially not a new relationship. Lightning striking. I feel like you want that lightning to strike again. You're very attracted to the, you get energized by this. You do. It's kind of like, right? It's like foreplay. This triggers your adrenaline rush, right? How how people, sometimes maybe it's even a game of like, you know, I'm going to do this just for the heck of it and see how others react, right? You may have played that hand for a while, right? Because it gives you a rush to see others maybe, you know, like how are they going to react? But I feel like you're taking a minute to realize that this lightning striking twice has happened one too many times. So let's go within and find out what we are made of, right? Billie Eilish. I mean, no kidding. You are taking time to go inside yourself and figure out these patterns that have been going on so this wheel can turn and not repeat itself again. Time clock. Some of you have a time clock of your grandfather's. It is worth a lot of money. We need to let each other go. I feel that something about time has gone by, and over time we've realized that going back to the same old scenarios and or way of doing things has not been to your advantage. You could be dealing with a Virgo, actually anyone. I say that because of the wheel. I feel the wheel is, we are the wheel. We're the world, right? We are all encompassing. This could be a compass. It's like, where do I go from here? Some of you, yeah, a grandfather clock or a little time clock or something that your grandfather held near and dear to his heart is something that you should not sell. I think it's worth a lot of money. Something about a clock being worth money. And it's something that you don't want to give away or give up. Some of you are dealing with an elder, which is good. It's like maybe you're asking a grandfather figure their advice, you know, your grandfather or whatever. Some of you, it could be your father. Asking for advice and asking for direction. Okay, Taurus. So what's going on in the house, Taurus? Wow, we're fighting. We're trying to, like, you're sticking up for yourself. There's a little fighting going on. It's kind of like you're on the defense. You're in, like, it's in the house, right? It's like defending your rights. Like, who's bugging you? Someone's bugging you, right? I have Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries. It's like, what's going on in your house? People are asking too many questions. People are coming at you like, okay, so what are you gonna do with your home? Some of you, they're asking about questions about your home. You could be renting your home or another home, a secondary home, and they're inquiring about that, like a B&B. Yeah, some of you are taking action with regard to cutting out, others are cutting out people who are like getting too nosy in your business. It's like, we don't need that, right? A conversation could be triggering you. I think it's like people just are nosy. It's like, okay, so for some it's like nosy neighbors, Let's see, Taurus. right? I don't want to deal. I'm not dealing with these people. I feel people are asking you about your land, your property, your home. Yes, I do feel that. And they're not willing to pay. Maybe they're not willing. The convo is like, well, how much is your rent? How much will it, it cost me to rent? And they don't like what they're hearing, or they don't have the money to rent what you're asking for. Maybe it's too high. Maybe you're asking too much money for, if you're looking for a new home, the bidding war is in certain areas still happening, but in many areas, the market's going down. So if you are looking into selling a property, I don't feel like you're getting what you're asking for. And if you have been trying to ward off someone in your home, like, your partner, whatever, whatever your partner is saying, you don't want to hear. It's making you it's like putting your hands over your ears and like, la, 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 I don't want to hear it. So like, someone may be really coming in with some truth telling about how much time that you give to the relationship. Maybe you guys don't spend enough time together. It's time for me to heal now. So something's happened where the truth of someone's time spent with one another, isn't enough. I feel like if a relationship has ended, it is time for you to heal, because someone could have easily cut you out. But what they did was, how they cut you out or how you cut them out was harsh. It was like a harsh truth. Like, don't come back for more. Someone has to change the way that they do things and the time spent. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Just leave. Maybe that happened. It was kind of someone's ego got a little too big. Someone could have literally kicked someone to the curb. You're gone. Move out. Someone could have moved out of the house, and now they're on their own. And I'm going to tell you, if it's you, Taurus, or someone else, it could be an Aries or a Leo. I feel truly that this person already knew it was coming. They knew it. They had that feeling, that feeling like, oh shit, it's going to get real. So I don't think it came as a surprise per se to someone that is no longer in your house. Okay, Gemini. Gems. Well, where do we go from here, right, Gemini? What are we going to do? We're going to work hard. We're focusing. I don't know what kind of work you're doing, or you're thinking about doing something. You're working hard at creating now a life for yourself in terms of your future. I feel some of you have invested very wisely, not only in literal investments like, mutual funds, whatever, but I feel, crypto, Bitcoin, whatever. I feel also some of you are working really hard at establishing a new career path that will set the tone for your future. whatever you're working on is going to, when you're ready to launch, you're at an 8. And then there's the 10. So within the next maybe 8 to 10 weeks, you may start to see reap the rewards of what work you've been doing. If it's not physical work, I feel it is for a good majority of you. If it's not, it could be working on yourselves and seeing what needs work. Because it's not like you don't feel worthy of. For sure you do. It's just, what do I do? Like, this pearl is like shining right at me. So mother of pearl, you love pearls, or you just bought some pearls, or you're investing in, I don't know, you're investing something. The pearly gates, I just heard. Maybe some of you are dreaming about the other side. Wow. Let's look at the Two of Swords for Gemini, please. Yeah, this is collabing for sure. What's next? What am I going to do? What job do I want to do? That is not going to be a job. It's going to be a career, a future for me to grow, to evolve. Some of you, it's a literal job. Like I said, others, it's for your evolution. Right? 3, 8, 10. So you have some work between the 3 and the 8 to do, right? You have the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, 6 and 7 of Pentacles until you get to the 10. So you do have a little ways to go. Let's get one more, right? And you're being guided by Spirit. Some of you, a father on the other side is helping you to grow your business, to evolve, to do what you're doing now is growing, your soul's evolution. You're getting messages from Spirit from Spirit as a spirit guide is helping you along. It could be one of the Ascended Masters, or it could be a father on the other side, a father figure, right? This Hermit just gave word to that eagle or hawk what needs to be done in order to get the job done, in order to evolve and set the tone for the rest of your life. Maybe that's what you're curious about right now. It's like, okay, so what can I do now to solidify for the future? Investments, for sure. Pearly gates, but I feel mother of pearl, something about pearls. Maybe you got pearls for the holidays, or you love pearls. If I'm not mistaken, right? June Gemini's, I think, is pearls. And putting in the work and the hard, that what work you've put in is going to come back to you. Not that you do it for that reason, but that is part of our evolution here. It's time for me to heal now. So that's what you're doing. You're working on yourself. You're healing. For some of you, it's all about, okay, I got to map out, I have to map out the next, the next part of my life here. So you're asking, some of you are praying and asking God for advice and direction, or a father on the other side. Healing right now is the best thing to do is what? When we're healing, the best thing to do is work on self. And that's how we heal. Some of you, it could be physical, the body healing, but I think for the majority, it's just healing from everything that you've been through up till now. Like all the crap, It's general, but some of that, a sliver of that investing may be very important. for many. Okay, Cancers. News coming in, right? What's happening? Wow, something coming in, but it may not be to your liking. Holy crap. If you're dealing with a court case or justice, wanting to be like finding out, you're not yet finding out what you want to learn, or you're inquisitive, or you're inquiring about something in the courts, or something's being held, you may read something, or you may find out information about a court case, right? Some of you are definitely not getting married in justice of the peace. This is justice of the peace, you know. Let me get one more here for there. Yeah, it's love. Some of you, it's like, no, we're not doing that. Some of you are if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, this is your card, or Libra. And yeah, it's like, that's a no, right? It's like, I may have wanted to, right, Cancers? You may have thought this person was your person, but it turns out that as time has gone by, you've learned stuff that it's not bad. It's just we don't mesh. I feel like some of you thought you were going to go to justice of the peace, literally getting married to this person. And they come up, this person comes up as upright. They're your Two of Cups. Are you kidding? A younger Leo, Aries, Sag, or Libra, Cancers. Yeah, look at that. Leo, Aries, Sag. I feel like something went awry with a Leo, Aries, Sag. They were immature, but now they come up upright and mature. So maybe what you thought wasn't, will be. Maybe you get word from this person. They may come back and say, this is why I wasn't ready. Let's see. One more for the Two of Cups. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at this. It could be forgiveness. Someone may just come out of the blue and say, you know what? I am ready now. Wow, Cancers. What the heck? If that's not an ex, immature Leo, Aries, Sag, that felt things did not go as they liked, right? This is them saying, I'm not ready to go to the altar, right? And here they are. So maybe some time has passed and they had some time to think, right? I don't know. I'm hearing RESPCT. I am. I think, Cancers, you put your foot down and said, listen, I need a relationship that is mature and real. And if you can't provide that, then like whenever this happened, like I'm out, right? 8 weeks ago, maybe 8 to 10 weeks ago, it's like someone may come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, you know, I messed up. What do you think? I now see us as being together and being real. I don't react when people mention you. I love this card. Cancers, I feel like you're like way on the defensive here. If you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, you are not reacting when people say, so what's going on with you and so-and-so? Or have you heard from so-and-so? You and I were too young. See, this is the young version. All right, so someone may have caused you pain because they were immature. Young means, life experience. Age is just about life experience. So someone was way too young and didn't realize, and immature actually, did not realize the value that you brought to the table. And, they probably were a little perturbed, to say the least. And then, like, if they hear your name, Cancers, they're like, I don't want to even deal. I don't want to talk about it. But they know now, they know without question that you are their shining light. Now, what they do about that or what you do about it is up to you. But they weren't ready at the time. Now, if they're ready now, you're going to find out about it within maybe the next 8 days. You may get word, or you're going to hear something, either from the horse's mouth or from a friend of a friend. All right. Leo. Okay, so we're on point. And it's funny because I was questioning, it's Leo next, and it's like, yeah, you just came out and said, yeah. All right, Leo, something about, right, it's time to have faith with whom you love, with what you love. You got to believe in yourself. It is about believing yourself, your abilities. Have faith that whatever you love is going to come to you. Right? I feel some of you are praying about, it's either about finding love or finding whatever you've lost you want to regain. Right, Leos? You're praying. You're praying for a sign, and this shield is the Two of Cups. So some of you, Leos, are praying for love, or you're praying for someone that you do love, or they're praying for you. I like this depiction in this deck. This is the Tarot of Dreams deck. I love this depiction of the King of Wands because he's got the Year of the Dragon here. So you are totally lucky in love. And maybe, you know how it goes? It does. Sometimes life just works that way, where work is on point. Oh my God, everything's coming in easy, manifestations, but love is lingering, or there is no love. But for some who choose to be single, loving your spirit of what makes you you is more important than finding, let's say, a partner, right? This is love of faith. Your faith is like more important than, and I'm not talking religion. I'm talking, because we believe in one God. This is not about religion. This is about your spirituality, the love that you have for knowing that, what's more important is what's on the other side instead of, what is here on the earth plane. Got it? See? I'm telling you. Some of you, this is your praying to spirit, your family on the other side. You may be relaying the message to those you have lost and loved, how much you do love them. Some of you are judged just because you're so giving and loving by others, but I don't feel that 100%. I feel this is your love for your family and those whom you've loved and lost overrides the earth plane, the 3D plane. This is like, 5D. This is like knowing that we don't judge others, for if we judge others, we judge ourselves. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I feel you're really connected to the spirit world, without question. Loved and lost, for sure. Something's coming up. Maybe it's an anniversary date of someone whom has crossed over. And you're telling them, not in so many words, literally, not in so many words, but you're praying to them and talking, having a convo with your loved ones on the other side, saying, you know, I don't know, I can't wait to see you. I love you guys. You know, I love you, mom, dad, whatever, children. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Someone feels, there's a little shame to the way someone passed. I'm just going to say. His head's down. So for some of you, it is ingratitude. Being grateful for the people that you've loved and lost. Right? There is a little shame. Someone feels bad about the way that someone crossed over. It's not the way that someone died on the earth plane. Like how they died. Someone feels really bad about not being able to tell them something before they crossed over. I need another card for Leo. This is intense, right? Yeah, look at this. You have 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to tell you, Leos, this was meant to be. This had to happen. It had to happen. I'm so sorry. It already has happened because he's at the gravesite. If you are, I feel like maybe you've been in contact with this person on the other side. I feel if they haven't told you, that they feel ashamed about something that happened before they crossed. Or you weren't able to talk to them before they crossed. Maybe you weren't with them. Maybe they had already crossed over when you got there. You know what I mean? We need to let each other go. So this is, Leos, this is intense, but it is something that you need to, if it's a loss in terms of a breakup, an ending, divorce, whatever, right? No judgment. We feel bad, but we moved on. For others, there is some shame, a shameful feeling or an upsetting feeling, a feeling of humility. Maybe this really kind of regrounded you, kind of brought you back down to, you know, like having more faith after this loss. And some of you definitely not wanting to be part of the earth plane, wanting to be part of, right, the other side. Well, clearly, right? Especially with the way life is, you know, what's going on in the world today, right? But aside from that, it is all about your faith, Leo. So you have to have, maybe your faith is being tested right now. Okay. Leos, I send you guys so much love because I think you're going through it right now. It's already happened. So it's not a physical death of someone right now. It's already happened. All right, Virgo. Virgo. So this is about, the first thing I thought of, Virgo, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you're like, okay, so first thing I thought of is someone maybe offering to give you a car. Maybe you need a new car, or Virgo, you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that may want a new car, or you're discussing what kind of cars that they would like. If that's not the case, I feel someone could have already come to see you, Virgo, or you, them, and you're talking about what common ground that we have, what the future will hold. Is there a future at all? Right? You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, and Taurus. Like, do we have a place? Do I have a place in your life? And there's the 3. I feel this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is asking you. This could be someone you work with, right? It could be a third-party infiltration from work. Someone's heart is getting hardened because maybe you don't spend equal time with them versus you're in and out. Let's look at the Chariot. Yeah, nothing's happening. Someone is not able to offer you like the real deal. Like you're only getting 30%, maybe 40% of someone's attention. 6 of coins. I have to just see. Yeah. It's like, that's a no. I feel like this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is someone that you really have had deep love for. You have. But the time that someone can give you is 30, 40%. And it's like we can't start over because it's about equality. They're not on the same page. Someone is leveling up and someone hasn't. You know what I mean? If there's someone that you work with or you've been working with at work, per se, there's no jobs that you're going to do together any longer. Or the job has ended. The work has ended. I feel the intentions, Virgo, of someone really wanting to be with you is there or was there. It's just Spirit saying it's time. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio had to free themselves because it's a page. The offer is a page. The offer is like, it's not the real deal. It's not enough. It's like they can't give you the whole package, or you can't give them the whole package of your time, your effort, your love. I feel that at some point, some of this was scattered. This energy was scattered between work, she doesn't look happy. I'm just saying. I'm going to get one more card for Virgo. I feel bad, you guys. You guys have been dealing with it for sure. Yeah. This is the end. This is what you're going through. I feel you need time, Virgo, to really, you know, come to terms with the ending of a relationship that had no future. It looked good. It looked really good. Like you two really looked good together, but it couldn't go past the offer of a page. There's no kings here, right? Someone whom you have been with just couldn't, it's like the potential was there. And that happens a lot, right? It happens a lot. The potential of someone is totally there. But it ended because there's not enough time being spent. It could be a long distance relationship. The sex probably wasn't as good as it was when it first began. Maybe it was just all sex. I'm becoming a better person. Okay, so you and or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is saying, listen, I can deal with this. I'm becoming a better person. I have evolved from this. I've learned from this. I have learned. And I'm starting over for some of you. This could be someone that you were working with. But I feel also it wasn't working. So that has like a double meaning. And that's been going on for a while, Virgo. So this is like, I think it really is the end, where it's not like one of you can come back from it. Okay. And sometimes we just have to let it go, right? Okay. Libra. Libra. Wow, 10 of Cups. And the World. Wow, the world's your oyster. Oh, I love this. Look at this. Where are we headed, right? So you're really happy in your own space, right? Like, I'm really happy. Some of you have animals. They keep you happy. Some of you have your family. It, like, really works, right? And this World card is like, okay, so what's next? Let's go. Maybe you're contemplating, Libra, traveling. Where are we going? Four corners of the universe, right? Where do you want to go? Some of you are starting a brand new life cycle. Family is important, and your home. It's all about home and family, right? If you're already in a committed relationship and living together, it's all copacetic, they're saying. Wow. I feel like you're really wanting to explore, like, some of you may be wanting to move. Moving home. If some of you have moved home to be with family, that's a few, I don't know what percentage, whatever. And if not, it's moving anywhere, you know, somewhere else, right? Moving out, moving to a far distant location. Maybe you're contemplating, well, I'll have one home here with family and another home somewhere else, like a secondary, like a beach home or, you know, something. Let's look. Libra. Maybe some of you just want to travel. Let's go. Drop these. 10 of Wands is reversed. It's beautiful. We're like, I took myself I left what I've known. Yeah, some of you moved home, back home to where your family is. And if you haven't, you're definitely getting ready to. And where in the world do I want to go next? So you don't know yet. So you're asking, you could be asking Spirit for some guidance as to what's next after this, right? This massive, which I call it the Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, the tornado, right? The tornado hit, Libra. We left a life that we knew, for some of you, to be with family, right? You have a whole new life here. You have 10 and 1 and 10. 10, 10, 1. So you may be seeing 1, 1, 1 as your guiding light. And we're not living with anyone right now, and you're happy about that. Some of you definitely did close the door in terms of living with someone. Maybe this is interesting. It's 4 and 6. So 4 to 6 months ago or weeks ago, someone moved out. Maybe you were living with someone and now they moved out. It could be family member, but this is the Lover's card. So this was a relationship that was very different. You were very different from one another, right? Things didn't mesh. It was like, I say tomato, you say tomato kind of thing. One upping another. And you're like, okay, I'm done. This is not of equal give and take. Could have been someone from a foreign land or a foreigner. Okay. Yeah, we just couldn't manifest being together. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So some of you, this person, I feel this person stays awake thinking about you after they left the house. They moved out. Maybe like 10 weeks ago, right? 8 to 10 weeks ago, someone moved out. And now you're like 1, 1, 1. I'm ready to go for something new. I'm ready for a new life, a new beginning. I feel someone left. Let me get something on that Lovers. I don't like the Lovers card only because for me, the Lovers is always about the physical connect of energetic, the energy of physical instead of spiritual. So it could have been just a physical relationship. See, we're not entertaining this again. This is a no. They told me to pull another card because of that reason. Like, we're not coming back. They're not coming back. They can sit and dream, right? Dream all you want. But, that makes me feel like it was unrequited. And one-sided. And or one-sided. You know what I mean? You know, we know, don't we, you guys? We know that we have to be on the same level as which we attract. And I feel that was not on the same level. All right, Scorpios. Not going back, but not feeling good. And just like, Scorpios, I feel like you're just kind of in limbo. I feel like I'm not going back. I don't really feel that great about what's happened. I may need to work on myself and get help from my spirit guides or ask for help, because I've been through, like, 5 months of hell. I feel for some of you, it's 5 months of hell. I do. Maybe it's 5 years. I'm not going to go that far. Let's not go that far, right? Some of you are being really patient. Patiently, I don't know if you're patiently waiting for what. Let's look. Temperance card. Patiently waiting. I don't think you're going back to anyone, but patiently waiting for. You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel you're emotionally detached and you're not waiting for anything. And here is, I'm not going back. This is the same. Knight and Page. I'm not going back to do the same old, same old. I've learned my lesson. Some of you are emotionally detaching and working on yourselves, which is absolutely the best thing to do. This is you. You're emotionally detached. If I said, it could be another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be for sure. I feel like some of you are asking Spirit, like, please show me the way. Some of you have been going through your dark night of the soul right here. Let's get another card for Scorpio on that. Yeah. It's still the Sun, though, right? I think some of you are missing a child. Maybe you're not in the same location. You're missing a child. Or you're not happy because it could be one of your children are always asking you for money. Okay? Yeah, the Phoenix rising. I think you've like, these two are so similar, right? Whatever has happened, Scorpio, you're like, I know that for now, this too shall pass. Because I'm working on myself, and that's all that matters. Some of you are literally asking Spirit, the stars, look at, it's the night sky, and then there's a rainbow. So, over this hurdle is the rainbow. And part of that is entering into a time, Scorpio, that you have gone through the dark night of the soul, and you are now Phoenix rising, clearing all the blockages. These are blockages that you had to gain your freedom and your happiness. You're like right in the middle stages of this right now happening. Right? Becoming your true, authentic self. She's naked for a reason. Just being emotionally like, I'm out. I need my space. I need my time. I need my freedom. I replay our conversations over and over again. Well, some of you, it is about leaving the past behind. Replaying the conversations over. Isn't that important? It is. It's really important to understand where in this area of your life, like the past, let's say 5 to 10 years, you need to like really replay, not just convos, replay what's happened, the triggers, the outbursts, the inner anger and turmoil that has not made you happy, the feeling not good enough, being abandoned, not being part of someone's life any longer. Asking yourself, truly, Scorpio, asking yourself, why would I put myself in a situation that you're not maybe emotionally ready to give it your all, or someone else wasn't? maybe for whatever reasons, you're now truly looking at your inner self and asking these questions. And it's not really asking verbally, it's a telepathic invite from Spirit to ask you those questions. You got me? That's the convos that are going on right now. You and Spirit are talking about why you have been going through and dealing with a lot of turmoil and instability the last 5 to 10 years. And asking Spirit for guidance, for sure. You know, when we hit rock bottom, like, we're human. When we hit rock bottom, it's time to pray. It's time to go through your dark night of the soul. That's part of dark night of the soul, is knowing that you've been through massive crap, and that it's about your evolution. It's about your soul's evolution. It's not about anyone else. Saggy. Wow. This is like we talked about this. Yes, we did. Saggies dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? On the verge of getting divorced and not wanting to, Saggies. Some of you still want to offer your love to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. And it's like, I think it's like, it's not going to happen. I feel like you may decide that you want to talk about it, or someone may want to talk about it with you. What you've been dealing with the last few months. You could also be dealing with a child, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Libra here. Like, something was not fairly divvied up in terms of a relationship. It has been difficult for those that I'm reading. It's about someone who went out and had an affair with a third party, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. And someone that was married. Someone may not be getting divorced. Someone may have said to the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or for you, Saggies, this person is not getting divorced. Or you don't want to get divorced. See, look. Yep. I feel someone might be trying to change. You may be trying to change a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius from getting divorced. They are free. And they're kind of set in their ways right now, Saggies. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you have been married to, living with, loving, up to the last 8 to 10 years, I feel many of you are not going to be able to change the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius's mind. I feel that this is a solid no. The Page of Cups, yeah, it's a no. We're not going back. Also, it is what I also said, is if a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Saggy that you were entangled with in a third party, they had a third person, they were cheating, whatever, it is what it is. It happens. This means they're not leaving their spouse. I feel it's both ways. They're not leaving and Gemini doesn't want to come back. Saggies, I'm sorry. I am. I feel it's time to move on. Right? Cut your losses. Maybe Saggies, they want to come back. I don't feel it 100% because this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who set themselves free. And they're pretty strong about holding on to that truth of, we need to move on. For our own peace of mind, right? There's a mourning dove here. Someone's going through the loss of not only one relationship, but two. I'm just saying. I love you. Oh my gosh. All right, Saggies, you're going to try to go for it again. Or they are. I feel it's the majority are you guys want to try it again. I feel like you want to extend that olive branch. And I don't see, honestly, I don't see that as a problem. Why not? If you really love someone, Saggies, you got to exhaust all your options here. Especially if your ex-wife, let's just say, it's an ex-wife that went and had a third party with someone and that ended. And now you're like, you know what? I still love you and we could make this work. I don't know if make this work doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't. It makes me feel like you're making someone want to come back for the wrong reasons. Let me get one more. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, so guess what? Your ex, this could be an ex-wife. Your ex-wife, now that, I'm going to say it, now that they got dumped, may want to say, I love you and I feel like you're leaving me behind. What do you think? I don't know. I do feel that. Sometimes, and we're going to say it, sometimes it's not about the third party that is the factor of why someone goes out on another. It's about, my nose is itching, sorry. It's about how much will I miss that person if that person really does go? And that's something you both thought about and or are thinking about right now. And maybe that conversation of someone realizing after an affair how much love that you both have and what you mean to one another. I don't know if you're up for that challenge, because that's asking a lot from Saggy. You need to trust again that person. You don't need to, but part of that I love you is forgiving them. Can you do that? And, only time will tell if you can trust them again, and it wouldn't happen again. So these are factors that you have to ask yourself, Saggies, and see how it goes. I'm here. Comment below if you choose. Capricorn. Wow, so something about a home, huh? I felt that immediately. What's going on with the house? We have a lawyer, a mortgage broker, a realtor, something about maybe you're looking for a home. Maybe you moved into this really elaborate home, right? And people are like, oh, look at the Cappies, you know, whatever. What do you care? Or are we judging others for what they have? Capricorn. I feel it's others judging you. I feel like if you're investing in a new home, or your home is your investment, then let them say what they will. For others, I feel if you're dealing with Capricorn, which you have been dealing with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for I don't know how long, or it's in your chart for sure, right? And this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're living with, or they're part of your home, your family, your circle of, your inner circle. And maybe, you know, you moved and they are like, oh, well, can I move in with you? Maybe they want to move in with you. Maybe they're getting old. Maybe it's a family figure that says, you know, I've been alone for a long time. What do you think? Let's go. Capricorns. Let's go to the Palace of Coins first for Cappies. Yeah, this is a no. Someone comes to say, can I live with you? And you're like, no. Some of you looked at a really like posh home, right? And said, you know, this isn't me. If this is a boss and you're waiting for a raise, that's a no. And that's not good, right? Judgment. Look at, oh my God, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, reversed. Someone's pissed off that you rejected them in terms of their offer to move in with you, an offering of love. Maybe someone even asked for forgiveness and you said, or they said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is not happy. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, look. Leo, Aries, Sag. So maybe there's a choice between two people, and the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has been sticking around too long. That's gone, or it will be. This could be a divorce, a judgment against. Someone could have a restraining order against a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Just saying. Some of you. You have a Leo, Aries, Sag here. Is this a choice, or who is this? Yeah, look at, you're single. Some of you who are single and ready to mingle are going to go for the Leo, Aries, Sag instead of the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Just saying. Or someone had a sidekick. I don't feel that it's the sidekick. I don't. I feel someone wants to move in, and it's your choice is going to be a Leo, Aries, Sag. And the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has been lingering for so long. You've been having that person in your life for a long time. Maybe they are part of your family. Do you know what I mean? I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, here's the attraction right here. I'm just saying. This is you. If you're single, this is you, Cappies. Hello. I'm really attracted to this Leo, Aries, Sag. That's a yes. But don't forget, because they want me to tell you that. Don't forget, attraction is only skin deep. Do they have just the potential, or do they have the real deal? Only you can figure that out. But for now, Cappies, I think a Leo, Aries, Sag is definitely someone you're attracted to. Okay. Again, they want me to reiterate that the external is only the offer or the love that you're feeling may just be in between, in your loins. Jeez. Capricorn, do you just want to play around? Whatever. That's fine too. Maybe someone wants to move in and you're like, no, I don't think I'm ready for moving in quite yet. Maybe that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn is your ex that's not happy that you're attracted to someone else who may be, you know, like this stunningly beautiful Leo, Aries, Sag. Sexy, sexy, right? Okay. Let me know. All right, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to Aquarius. Seriously. Aquarius, what's happening? 5 of Wands. You heard something, you heard something that you didn't like. I feel like if you heard, like, rumor has it, yeah, I feel like rumor has it. You heard something that you were like, you know what? That's fine. I'm done. For others, it's an internal mental struggle of what has happened and what you need to let go of in order to start anew. We have Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or anyone in the world, for goodness sakes, right? I think some of you really need to take yourselves on a little vacation. I do. I feel this mental anguish is always coming into play for Aquarians. It's like too much in your head. Like constant thoughts just streaming, right? You need some like grounding. Maybe you need to go on a little vacation, take some time off, go see other parts of the world, go venture into different cultures, I'm hearing. Right? Go see the world. What part of the world would you be interested in going to check out? Right? Aquarius, you need a break. And the only way to do that, I'm telling you right now, see? Look at the 10 of Wands. You're getting ready. It came out sideways, but I feel like you're really... This trip, if you were to take a trip, it would be really advantageous of you so that you could let it all go. Like, go by water. Go by water. Go put your feet in water. Go see the beauty of other countries. Let's see what the world is for Aquarius, please. Yeah, it's like that's going to give you strength and courage to just, let's go. You need this. I'm telling you, some of you really need to go. Don't listen to anyone else. Just take a time out. Take yourselves out of the last up to 8 to 10 years. Like the last 5 to 10 have been really difficult. And it's really been difficult because you've been all up in your head about it. I don't see any cups here. Where's your heart in this, whomever this resonates with? Aquarians, where is the heart? Where is the heart of the matter in your life right now? I think it's time to take a vacation. Some of you are just really way up in your thoughts of everything the last 5 to 10 years, what has gone wrong, instead of like, you know, instead of needing others to tell you how to feel, I think feelings is out of the equation here completely. I feel your strength is getting the heck out, taking a vacation, going on a trip. When's the last time you did something with only yourself? See that? I'm telling you. You're like reliving this fight. You're reliving someone leaving. And reliving it is what I mean by your thoughts are overwhelmingly, it's overwhelming. It is. You have 5, 5, you have 2 5s, and you have 2 10s. So, some of you are seeing 1155. But Spirit's telling you, get the strength, get the courage, get yourselves back on track by going to venture out to other worlds that will take you out of your headspace and put you in a cups environment, meaning either by water or literally, going to the ocean. Go to Hawaii, go to, I don't know, Australia, if you can. Do you know what I mean? You need to get out of your headspace somehow. If you can't travel, if that's not an option, then start, taking Epsom salt baths or drinking a little extra water, eating healthier, doing things only that you want to do and not what anyone else wants. I feel you leaving me behind. That's what you're feeling. Look at, this is what is literally going through you. Your thoughts are going through you. As one thought leaves, another one comes in. I hide behind material things. Well, someone's not sharing their feelings with you, but all they do is they like to acquire things. Some of you are very driven by the materialistic world versus any feeling here at all. There's no feeling here. There's no cups. So you need to go on a little vacation if you can. If not, then venture out into the world of maybe go to a spa, go to in a jacuzzi, get some water. You need to get out of your mindset and into water, or plant your feet on another part of the world. That's why we get vacations. We get vacations in order to really seek a little time out to refresh and to see and to meet people and to see what other cultures are doing. If you can't go somewhere, then get on, Google places that you've always wanted to travel and maybe put something in motion. Instead of sitting home, if you are sitting home worrying about who's left your life and why did they leave, whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, let me focus on Pisces. And Aquarius, I love you guys. Just really need to get out of your headspace and into your heart. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to take this. Look at this. Money's coming in. Money's coming in, Pisces. I love it. From it could be an inheritance. It could be like a third party where you thought it wasn't coming, it's coming. Some of you have been saving money because you've also, the same time you've been saving it, you've been spending it. Doesn't that happen to us all? Some of you, literally, you're always getting asked for money to help others. Like you've got this really solid, you know, some of you, your money's in your, is in real estate, is your home, right? But then I have these, I'm going to say it, they're saying clowns who are asking you for money. Are people around you asking you for money all the time? Pisces, I've been getting this for ages. Why are they asking for handouts? Do they not work? Why aren't they working? Do you know what I'm saying? I know this sounds, it could be like we're playing this pattern over and over again for Pisces, because we have Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone's got like money, you know, or like they've given so much money. Some of you have given so much of your money that what you're going to have left is only what you live in, your home. If you don't start saying no, or have you said no? Have you stopped helping others? It's a beautiful thing, Pisces. I'm not throwing shade, but literally, what will you have in the end? Not in the end, but are you saving for retirement? Is this someone that is near and dear to you that always gives money away? Could it be a father figure that children are always wanting money from their fathers? Do you know what I'm saying? Well, we have mother and father, but could this be an ex-husband or wife that is saying, hey, you didn't pay me my alimony or my child support? That could be too. All right, let's go. Pisces. Look at, oh my God. Are you kidding? Someone's true colors are showing here, but do you see it, Pisces? Are you seeing what others are really made of? These masks are hanging around for a reason. People put on masks to hide from their true essence of greed, misuse of power. And it's pissing me off. It is. It's like, you know, this is that tornado. This tornado comes and goes. It comes in, it goes. It comes in, it goes. It's like in always. The same old play, time and time again. If it's not your physical money, it's time spent with others is not enough. What in your life, Pisces, truly is not enough? Is it others' greed? Is it others' misuse of their power? Do you give control to everyone else and not take your own power back? Yeah. In the distant future, what is it going to look like? That's what Spirit's saying. If you want to go, I mean, like you may want to go on a trip. You may want to go on a vacation. And you're like, everyone wants to come, but they don't have the money. So are you going to fend for them? Or maybe you just want to go to the beach. And maybe it's time for you to put yourself first. And I'm being serious. You got to put yourself first, Pisces. Come on. Look at these people who are asking you to be their strength. There's very different players here. People wear different masks, right? Some of them look right? Some of them wear much different masks. You have some that are very aggressive, and you have some that are very passive aggressive. This could mean that the people that always want something from you are very passive aggressive or very aggressive. And the way you look at it is like, wow, what am I going to have left? I'm telling you. Pisceans, please stop enabling if you are that Pisces that I'm talking to. And if you're not enabling in the financial sector, which seems like a lot of this is about, then it's about enabling. People are like disrespecting the time. Your time is valuable. Maybe there are people that are constantly wanting from you, and it's not just money. It's your time. It's the love that you give others. They know you're emphatic. They know you are. This is like the 12th house, right? Come on, you're the 12th house. You have so much love for others, but where does that love fall in your life for yourself? When does Pisces think of themselves? And when you do think of yourselves, Pisces, do you feel like that's a selfish feeling to think about what you want first and always giving to others? Now, you have to know that this is just a Piscean trait. You have to look at your complete natal chart to look at where other parts of your planetary natal chart will also pull out some of where this enabling may come from. Of course, childhood. Maybe as a kid, love was about money. What's wrong with that? Some of us were, handed the silver spoon, right? And rightfully, you give others that silver spoon because you want others to have that same life. But it's draining you. If it's not financial drain, it is a drain of your time and energy. Because you have people around you, Pisces, that are passive aggressive. I look for you everywhere. Okay, now this makes me feel like those of you who have lost and loved are asking Spirit for guidance. I wonder if you're happy without me. Exactly. Okay, so some of you are upset because someone who has literally, for some, crossed over. If not, it's others have left relationships that were not of equal value. You have the Palace of Coins and the Five of Coins. There's a definite distinction of inequality. We need to always be on the horizon of equality with another. And when there's a shift, there's a problem. Okay? I love you guys. I don't want you to be thinking that you gave all of your time and money and you have nothing in the end. So there could be a message. The message for some of you, that silver lining could be about start investing in yourself and in your life, in your future of retirement, so that you don't feel that you're left with nothing in the end. Some of you, it doesn't even mean, it has nothing to do with another as much as it has to do everything with yourself. Loving yourself. Love yourself. Okay. My gosh. It's like these readings are, it's because I'm like, I don't want to not give you 150%. It's just not the way I roll. Okay, one collective card, please, for the week. Doing it in a big way. We are in the 9th house, which is Sag. Doing things in a big way, right? Living large, knowing that what we should be really looking into is how to make ourselves thinking about the longevity of life in general, what we do in a big way for our own growth, our soul's evolution, how we share that with others. For some of you, I feel like you should look up, it's in my first book, The Ego Has Landed, but if you don't have it, whatever. I'm just saying laws of the universe is a good thing to, spiritually read up on. Because those laws of the universe, not necessarily being the religious 10 commandments, say, but the laws of the universe were built for the universal, for humanity to follow those laws. Where we came from and what we have to offer in this lifetime. It is all about our spiritual values as well. And that's why I'm thinking some of you may want to look into all the laws of the universe, because those laws not only exist, they exist for us to follow, not only to follow, but to understand what we are made of, because we are the universe. Okay, I send you so much love, so much love. Comment, please. Subscribe, please. Okay, take care.